Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys out there are having a great day. I know I am. I'm having a pretty awesome day. And if you're new to the channel, I am a 19-year-old business owner, entrepreneur who started an e-commerce business selling beats. And yeah, I feel great. I feel great about it. And I started a couple months ago. So, I want to show you guys a little snippet of my journey for you guys and future me to look back on this and be like, this was the beginning. You know what I mean? This is the startup. So yeah, today feels great. I woke up pretty early. I woke up at like 5:50, which is like super early for me. AM. I didn't wake up at 5:50 p.m. That would not be early for me. But yeah, so it's an interesting day. All I did today so far is produce. I produced the 3-hour rip of producing, made my custom beats, did what I have to do. But today is Thursday. Today is email day. So I'm going to have to go back into email marketing. To me, that's terrifying because I haven't been there in a little while. The email marketing, I'm like, I haven't quite been there, obviously, since last week. And last week I messed it up. So this time I'm ready to go a little bit more than I was last week. But it's exciting, and I have a few other people on the list now. I think it's not a lot. I don't think I got a lot of emails this week. I think it's less than 10, which is because a lot of the times, like the second message I send on Instagram or whatever, a lot of people haven't been answering that second message. A lot of people haven't been sending me links to their songs. So I'm going to have to re-message the follow-up. I'm going to have to do the follow-up a couple times, which I haven't really done yet. So I think that's more of a tomorrow thing, follow-up. Follow-up will be a tomorrow thing because I'm going to go through everything from 200 to 300 and just wipe it out. You know what I mean? So that'll be exciting. Maybe I'll do it today also, yeah. But, so yeah, I'm going to have 2 hours of that, 2 hours of cold outreach, and sales, which sales training has been so weird. You know what I mean? Sales training has been like me kind of being like, oh, I'm starting to understand what he means when he's like, I'm starting to get it, and how not to rush to the close, but get to the close. You know what I mean? So it's tricky. It's super uber tricky. Yeah, and for a Thursday, it's like tonight though. I do have something to do tonight. I'm going. I'll keep that a bit secret what I'm doing tonight, but future me, I think, will remember, if you know what I mean. You'll remember. It was something important that I'm doing. And, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's with my family, and it's going to be fun. We're going to have some family time tonight. Stay up a little bit late. You know what I mean? And, yeah, that's also, like, chill. To me, February has been so chill and so, like, obviously go, go, go. But it's becoming easier to go, go, go. You know what I mean? It's not becoming as much of a hassle to get myself to do it. It's just like, this is what I do it. Which I kind of didn't think was going to happen, at least till way late. I was thinking of that with March and April because I've been talking about this a lot where I said January is going to be like the hardest month. It's going to be so tough. But once I make it past January, February should be pretty easy. What we're really worried about, when I'm kind of like, oh boy, is the end of February and March and April. I have nothing going on. Nothing on my calendar in March and April. So it's more March because March, the weather's not great. It's not like you're going outside. I'm not going to be going outside. And April will be a little bit better in terms of weather. Obviously, it gets better. But now it's kind of like I kind of flipped. Where I kind of want March and April because too much is going on. So I don't know. And also, I underestimate how long 2 months is. 2 months is freaking long, dude. That's a no-joke amount of time. You know what I mean? I haven't even done 2 months of, like, these videos. And, we're not even 2 months in. So I'm like, 2 months is a good hectic amount of time. And so, yeah, I'm kind of like not even worrying myself about it because I'm going to go through different stages within March and April. So to think that 1 month now for me looking at it is so long and there's so much in it that happens that that used to not happen for me, things that didn't happen because I didn't take action, that now things are happening, and now months feel like 2 months. Like 1 month will feel like two. It feels like double the length. So yeah, that's great. That's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go off right now. I'm gonna head over to Cold Outreach, do some sales. I'll meet you guys in the sort of middle of the day, not really, but I'll meet you guys after I'm done with all the hard stuff. All right, let's do it. I just finished doing some cold outreach, and I did some email marketing, like I said I was gonna, and it was fun. You know, it was a good time. It was weird because I was in the middle of like watching TV, and I was watching Hush, Batman cartoon. I watch a lot of cartoons. I do while I work. I watch a lot of cartoons, and I was watching it, and it kind of reminded me of a time when everything was easier, you know, where everything was just calm. You're just watching cartoons and doing nothing. And it kind of felt like doing nothing because email marketing used to be stressful, and I used to be getting stressed about this. And now I don't really. I'm more of a professional. I don't, at least, you know, I still suck, but I'm better than I was before. And yeah, it kind of brought this nice soothing feeling to my day, where I was like just chilling and watching TV, watching Batman cartoons, and seeing what's about to happen next to the Joker. You know what I mean? Like, that was my biggest worry in that moment. It felt like the Batman movie was more influential on me than even money. You know, it felt like I cared more. I didn't really care about the email marketing. I was just, you know, typing the messages, doing what I got to do. And at the end of the day, it doesn't mean I don't help. I'm still trying to help. I'm still trying to, you know, do what I can. But what I really want from this maybe isn't only money. You know what I mean? Maybe it isn't only just thinking about money on my grind all the time, right? Maybe sometimes because I feel like I can't personally always think about money. Maybe that means I'm too fortunate and I have too much of it. And if I had none of it, I would be all focused on money. And it's like, well then, who cares about it? Not like who cares about money, but who cares about the stress about money? You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, the stress, it's not even that I've been stressing about money. This whole time I haven't really, because like I said, I'm fortunate. Is the biggest thing I'm talking about, the stress out about email marketing, because if I don't send them, it's like, dude, calm down. And my performance as I calm down gets better than if I'm stressed and motivated. At least for me. It gets a lot better. I'm calm. I'm a professional. You look at professionals, when they walk into a room, they're never stressed out. Their hearts aren't racing. It's calm. Their body is calm first, and then their mind. And they're just calm people. That's kind of what I aspire to be. That's kind of what that almost just flat line of noise, like sound goes away, right? If you just listen to noises, and if you're watching something in your room right now, literally pausing the video and just listening to the sounds of whatever's going on and seeing where your mind goes, like just daydreaming. You know, maybe that's just more important. Finding out more things about your own threshold in your mind, how far you can push yourself and your brain, right? That's kind of the things I see. It's kind of the things I've been seeing. Is this, you know, this lack of care. This lack of care for material things, for differences in opinions, right? I think that's something I used to care about a lot, especially I remember in every election year, I would see a lot of people care so much about this group that they're a part of. If the conservatives win, if the liberals win, right? Who's going to win? And that whole idea of like being so opinionated to that point is terrifying for me. It's terrifying. It's rootless, right? And, you know, not to diss politics. If you like politics, whatever, that's fine. If you're passionate about it, that's fine. But for me, being that opinion and stressed out about something that's so minimal, you know, and it can, some of it can, that's arguable if it's minimal. You know, we'll see after they've done their 4 years how minimal it was. But it's very minimal in the grand scheme of, if you think about like space or something. In the galaxy, they don't even care. You know? Like meteors are just flying around, dude, waiting to hit us. So it's like, so I'm going to go right now. I'm going to go finish off the day, edit videos, film videos, and I'll see you guys after that. Let's do it. I just finished everything I have to do for the rest of the day, and I can't help but smiling. I'm going to be honest. I can't help but smiling because I'm like, I'm happy the day's over. I feel like we just got started, which is weird. I feel like I haven't done a lot because cold outreach flew by. With the email marketing, it just flew right by. And sales, I had some problems, some complications. And editing videos, I didn't even edit half as much as I thought I would because all the shorts, I didn't post any shorts yesterday. So I'm kind of saving them for today. And yes, I'm like, I'm on a roll. You know, it's one of those days. You're just having fun being you. You know what I mean? Hopefully you guys have felt that one way or another. You know what I mean? And, I mean, I wonder if you guys know, like if you guys know the feeling of, if you guys get the feeling of when you end your day, this kind of completion. In the beginning, it felt more like dopamine, let's go. Now it kind of feels more like I'm chill and I'm calm and we don't need to go right now. We can hang and remember, you know, what it took to just get us here. Just here. In the first place. So it's interesting to me. You know, it's a bit of a dilemma that I'm going through, you know? But in other news, you know, I want to talk about this song, actually. I'm going to see if I have enough time. Yeah, I have enough time. I want to talk about this song that I like, and it was this song it's about World War II, which is not great, but it's from the musical Cabaret, and it's called If You Could See Her Through My Eyes, something like that. And he's talking about, it's this random guy, or the narrator of the show, rather. He's talking about this woman that he's with, and he loves her, and she's great, but everyone keeps bothering them, and is like, yeah, she's not for me, but she is. And then what happens literally in the show, a person dressed as a gorilla comes out, and they do a choreographed dance. That's the girl that he's with, and he's like, maybe they'll leave us alone, right? And everyone's laughing, and it's a great song. At the end of the song, because the whole song is, if you could see her through my eyes, maybe they'll leave us alone, right? And at the end of the song, after verses and verses and verses, he said about how they're so annoying to him, and he can't have this girl, you know, just because of the way she looks or whatever, because she's a gorilla, right? At the end, he goes, but if you could see her through my eyes, and music cuts. And he goes, she wouldn't be Jewish at all. And the music just comes back in, and it reminds you that, you know, what time we're in and when this takes place, and how painful that is, where you kind of experience that, you know, anti-Semitism, but you're also experiencing a peak at that time, and you're like, oh my God, that's what that feels like. That's what that is. So basically, with me, how this relates to me, yeah, just to relate World War II back to me, but how this does really relate to me is sometimes in business, I'm kind of like, if you could see this hard work and all these things, I'm kind of telling myself that if I could see it through these eyes, right? If you could see her through my eyes, like if I could see business and all these things, if only lazy people could see it through my eyes, if only, or they'd be willing to, because I know that they can and I know that they have, but if only they'd be willing to, then, you know, they might actually make something happen. I mean, just that might, like, you might make something happen, gets me fired the fuck up. Like, I'm so fired up. But on top of that, if only they could see it, like if they could see her through my eyes, if only they could see business through. It's a journey, and there's ups and there's downs, and there's helping people. And it's people telling you thank you so much for doing this for me. It's people telling you I hate you sometimes. And that's not the equal amount. I've been getting a lot far better responses. Lately, the responses have just been straight up great. And I'm glad that it has been, because I've only been doing great things, not to be too cocky, but it's true. It's like I've only strived for greatness, and sometimes it didn't work out, and sometimes it does, So yeah, a win's a win. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the best way I could phrase it. A win is a goddamn win. And I feel like today I've won. Today was not a loss at all. It was a win. I didn't have to come in today. I really could have just waited till the end of the day, do that show. You know what I mean? Watch a movie, watch that show, and then I have a thing at the end of the night with my family. Do that. I didn't have to wake up this early to do this. I did it anyway, and I only because that's what's required. You know what I mean? It's pretty admirable. That's how you say that. Yeah, admirable. All right. On that note, I'm going to end the YouTube video here. If you guys enjoyed or liked this video, consider watching another one. I come out with these every single day, and you'll just get more insight on my journey and who I am as a person. So, see you guys next time. See you tomorrow. Peace.